This will be the meditation on ancestors. Now, ancestors are, for this meditation, are about your bloodline ancestors, those in your familial line going back through your DNA, and those that were tied to you. And you can meet them by following kind of a similar meditation to what we did with spirit guides, but it takes you down a different path. Keep in mind that if you're doing the relaxation meditation and you find yourself needing to do more relaxation to get into that nice state of falling away from the 3D reality, you're more than welcome to pause the video at any time and spend more time in that relaxation. I'm going to do the same thing, go through the basic groups rather than each individual muscle or in more detail, just to kind of keep it as a kind of in between, to allow everybody to have a decent relaxation and get into the flow of the meditation too. But as always, if you need 10 minutes to relax, it's fine. If you need 20 minutes to relax, it's fine. Whatever you need to do to get into that nice flow state. And just remember, you can always pause the video. So let's get started here. Remember, you start off, we take deep breaths, always breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and trying to do it in in a smooth, constant motion. Keeping the timing and the pacing the same throughout the whole meditation. You don't have to follow my breath, follow your own breath. I'm just breathing for the purposes of this audio clip. So you start off breathing in deeply 3 times, in through the mouth, or in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just keep going in through the nose, out through the mouth. And let your mind and body start to relax. Whether you're sitting on a chair, laying on the floor, it doesn't matter. And then we start to focus our mind and imagine ourselves in a field. And we're laying in the field or sitting, however you prefer, to imagine yourself in this field. And while you're imagining yourself in this field, you can see the grasses, tall grasses, swaying in the wind. The sunlight's out. Feel the warmth of the sun. Remember that you don't have to see every detail. Don't force the image, just let it be. If all you can see is a few blades of grass, that's okay. If you don't see anything, that's okay. It's whatever you need in this moment to see. Some of you might not see anything at all. Just feel. If you can't see, feel. Feel the sunlight, feel the wind, feel the temperature. Sit in that for a moment as you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then feel the sunlight hit the bottoms of your legs. You feel it hit your feet, the bottoms of your calves. And you ask your body to relax those areas. You breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You feel the warmth of the sunlight relaxing those body parts. You feel the sunlight come up your calves towards your knee to relax that space, relax those muscles, bones, everything that's there. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And the sunlight reaches up to your knees. You feel the warmth permeate your knees and relaxing them. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And the sunlight reaches farther up, goes up your thighs, towards your hips. And you can feel the warmth relaxing all the muscles of your legs, your thighs, through your nose, out through your mouth. And the sunlight hits your hips. You feel it relaxing your hips in full, asking your hips to relax. In through your nose, through your mouth. And then you check on each section. Check your right leg, bring your focus to your right leg entirely. Your right leg's relaxing. It's starting to feel like it's falling completely away. Completely away, as though it might not even be there. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Always remembering to breathe. Bring your focus to your left leg. Feel how it's relaxing, completely falling away, completely disappearing. Continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If any thoughts are coming up, just let them go by. Don't focus on them. Acknowledge them, but let them fade away. Bring your focus back to your legs, back to the moment of being in the field. Let the sunlight move up towards your abdomen, and now it's hitting the lower half of your abdomen, your torso, and warming that area, relaxing it. Ask your body to relax your stomach muscles, your lower back. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Sunlight rises up, touches your heart, your chest, reaching up towards your shoulders. You can feel it relaxing your upper chest, your upper back, your ribs, your heart space. In through the nose, out through the mouth. The sunlight reaches over to your arms and your hands. You feel it against your fingers. Feel it against your wrists, your palms. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Come up to the lower arms. The sunlight hits the lower arms. It's warming them, relaxing them. You're asking them to relax. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Come up, it hits your elbows, goes up your upper arms. Sunlight warms them, relaxes them. You're asking them to relax at the same time. Focus in your mind, just asking them to relax, feeling the warmth and everything fall away. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Sunlight reaches up to your shoulders, collarbones, relaxes the whole upper area. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now we're going to check in again. We're going to check in first with our right leg. Should be completely falling away, completely disappeared. You might not even feel it there anymore. Keep breathing as you're checking in. Feel how it's disappearing into nothingness. Check your left leg. Bring your attention there. Feel how that left leg is completely relaxed as you've relaxed the rest of your body. Left leg is completely disappearing, as though it's not even there. Check your hips and lower abdomen, stomach area, lower back. They're feeling like they're falling away, disappearing completely. Your upper chest, upper back. Breathing the whole time. Always making sure to focus on your breath to help focus your mind on relaxing those muscle groups, those body parts. Bring your attention to your right arm. Feel how it's disappearing as you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You're breathing, you're relaxing, your right arm is disappearing. Check in with your left arm. You're breathing, you're relaxing, and your left arm is disappearing. And bring your attention to your neck. Feel the warmth of the sunlight on your neck, relaxing your neck muscles. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Move up to your head, your jaw. Focus on your jaw. Let the sunlight warm and relax your jaw as you ask it to relax too. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Always breathing. Remember, if you need to focus on an area for an additional amount of time, you're more than welcome to do that, whether it's your heart, a chakra area, your throat, even an arm muscle if it feels like it has a lot of stored energy and needs more relaxation. The relaxation is meant to be a relaxation at your own pace. I do this in this meditation just to help people have a guided meditation that they can use to learn the process. But in the end, you'll be able to do this on your own with whatever timing you need. So remember, you can always focus on the individual areas as needed. I recommend focusing on the face, on the different body parts of the face to relax each of those individually before doing some of these meditations because of the third eye, the crown, different areas. So now keep breathing. Focus your attention on your cheek area, around your eyes, your ears. Ask them to relax. Feel the warmth of the sunlight on them as you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring your attention to your forehead, your third eye. Feel the sunlight there, relaxing that area, that band. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And in this phase, you can also ask your third eye to start opening if you'd like. You can ask it to open as you're relaxing it, relaxing that area. Finally, do the crown, top of your head. Feel the sunlight, the warmth. Ask it to relax. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And one last time, we're going to go back through the body groups. Now, by this time, when you get to the top of your crown, most of your body should be completely relaxed, should have completely fallen away. Your right leg, as you check in, doesn't even feel like it's there. You move to your left leg, the same thing. It almost feels like it's not even there. It's just empty space. Your hips, your chest, your arms, your fingers, everything's falling away. Everything's falling away. Your neck, your head, they're all melting away. This is why I usually recommend laying down for these meditations too, because you will be able to get into a state of such relaxation that you're keeping yourself sitting up can be more difficult. So keep in mind, if you need to lay down, it's perfectly fine. Go through that process, checking in. And when you're ready, bring your attention back to your breath. Focus on the world around you, that field, the grasses, the sunlight. And imagine yourself standing up in that field, and there's a path in front of you. And this path, whatever it is, dirt, cement, rocks, whatever path you want to imagine, it's standing in front of you. It's going off into the distance and winding through the field over some hills. And you start to walk this path. And as you're walking, you're just observing the world around you. You're walking through the field, over the hills, just gently walking down this path. And as you walk, you hear a creak in the distance, and you see an oak tree appear. An enormous oak tree, unlike any oak tree you've seen before. Larger than any tree you've seen on Earth. It's absolutely enormous. And you walk up to the oak tree, to the center of the tree trunk, and as you're walking up to this oak tree, the roots around it start to split open and move to the side, and they reveal a cave, a tunnel going through the tree. And this tunnel is large enough for you to walk through. So you walk up to the oak tree and you enter the tunnel, and it's pitch black, it's dark, except for a pinpoint of light in the distance. But in the tunnel, you can hear the distant sound of drum beats. Boom, 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 boom. The distant sound of ancient drum beats. Something calling you forward. So you're going to walk through that tunnel. You're going to walk through, and as you walk through, you hear and see, if you turn around, the tree roots behind you close. You're walking into another realm, another world, another space in time. And you keep walking towards that pinprick of orange light in the distance. And it grows larger and larger and larger. The drum beats get louder and louder. You start to hear singing, ancient singing. And when it gets to a point that you can see the light in more detail, you notice that it's a cave. It's a cave with a fire in the center of it. And you walk out of the tunnel into this cave to see this fire, this big bonfire. And many, many people are surrounding it, dancing, having a good time. People in all types of clothing from all stages of time, having fun, gathering, celebrating, dancing, laughing, singing. They're all having a great time with those drum beats, dancing to those drum beats. And you're standing there observing them, and they're just dancing in a circle, dancing, laughing, singing. But as you're standing there watching them, just observe them, pay attention to who they are if you notice anybody particular. Don't force anything, just let it be. Whatever you see is what you see. If it's foggy, it's okay. Just allow yourself to experience what you're experiencing. But as they're dancing, you look over to the side, and off to the side there's a wall, and the fire's glowing on the wall, but there's also a person or a being. It could be either or. There's somebody sitting on a rock bench against the wall. And they wave to you, and they call you over. And you walk over. This person feels safe. This being feels safe. It feels like you've known them before, somehow, sometime. And just go over to them. Go over, say hello, ask who they are, ask what they want to tell you, and have a conversation with them. So I'm going to give you a few moments here to have a conversation with this person who is an ancestor of yours, an ancestor who is going to give you a message of some kind. It can be any type of message, but they'll tell you something. And they could look like any type of being from time. They could be a close ancestor. They could be a long, long distant one. Just let whatever you see be. Pay attention, be aware, and let it flow. Ask questions. Try to keep an awareness of the answers. I'll give you a few moments here. Don't forget the drums are beating in the background. Fire crackling in the distance. And this ancestor is talking to you. The conversation might be short, and that's okay. All right, so we're going to start to wrap up. Ask them any final questions, any final messages. They say goodbye to you. They may have already left. They'll leave when they're ready to leave, or they may be telling you goodbye and to come back again. What you experience is for you as you are talking to an ancestor. So now you say goodbye, make sure to thank them, show your gratitude, hear the drums beating, see the fire, and turn around towards that cave entrance and start to walk back towards it. And as you walk back towards it, the fire falls into the distance. The walls of the tunnel start to become dark, and you see an opening creating ahead. The roots of the tree that once closed are reopening. They're opening wide to let in the light of that field and those hills and that sunlight that you just came out of. And you keep walking towards it, feeling safe and comfortable and at peace the whole time. You step out of the tunnel. Step out of the tunnel and into that warm light. The roots of the tree close behind you as you walk down the path. And you keep walking down the path over the hills and back to the field from when you came. You find yourself just observing the natural area as you walk down that path towards the field. Just pay attention if any animals appear, any other beings. You may experience things on these walks. You may experience other spirits trying to communicate. So you walk down that path into the field and retake the position you were in when you first appeared in the field. Whether that was laying down or sitting is up to you. And while you're here, feel the warmth of the sun hitting your body. Remember to always be breathing in through your mouth, or in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth, In through your nose, out through your mouth. Always be breathing the entire time you're doing these exercises. Focus your mind. Focus on the body parts. Bring your focus to your legs, the bottom portion of your legs, and start to ask them to wake up. And you can do a count from 10 if you want. You can say 10. Focus your mind on your bottom legs, your calves, they're waking up. Wiggle your toes. 9. Focus your mind on your thighs, your hips. Kind of contract those muscles a little bit to get the blood flowing. 8. Focus your mind on your chest, your back, your stomach. Ask them to wake, feel them, bring your attention to them. Feel how they're no longer disappearing. They're starting to feel as though they're part of your world again. 7. Focus your mind on your arms. Wiggle your fingers if you can. Contract your wrists and other muscles. 6. Focus your mind on your shoulders. Everything's starting to wake. 5. Focus on your neck, your jaw. 4. Focus on the rest of your head. Your body is waking. 3. Focus on your entire body and just ask it to wake up. Feel it waking. 2. Everything is waking. You're almost there. 1. Now open your eyes. You can open your eyes at this point, and you should feel pretty good. You might be a little spacey, but just take a few deep breaths before getting up and moving around. Center yourself. Allow yourself to be in the moment. Now keep in mind, when you do these meditations, your memory may not stick all the time. So it's important to go back to journal, to write things down, write down the questions you asked, the answers you got, the things you saw, so that you can remember. And you might remember more later too as you go throughout your day, whether you're taking a shower, doing dishes, those sorts of things. The memory may all come back to you. It's okay if you come back to the 3D and your memory is a little iffy on what happened. That's normal. As you practice, you'll get better at it. You'll get quicker at it. We're at almost 30 minutes here. The relaxation meditation is a big thing that will help with timing if you learn that. And then the process of waking up gets faster, and your communication will get much faster too. Some of you may have only gotten a question or two in, but as you work with them more, travel more to see ancestors and others, you'll get more information much more quickly. So just practice it, and then you should be able to get to a point where you can do this on your own without ever turning this video on. Even after 3-4 times, you know that the process is always the same. Relax, go to the oak tree, through the tunnel, to the fire, turn around, go back. That's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm grateful for each and every one of you, and thank you for watching. I love you all.